Hello, and welcome to this special broadcast in honor of International Women's Day 2025. I'm Dr. Oyindamola Okenla, your Transformational Catalyst, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing this moment with you. Today, we are diving into a crucial topic, self-worth, because, ladies, you are worth more than you know. You are worthy of love, respect, and success. And today, we are going to reaffirm this truth. But before we dive in, I want you to take a moment, drop a comment, and tell me, what does self-worth mean to you? I'd love to hear your thoughts as we engage in this empowering conversation. In a moment, we continue. Now, let's start by defining self-worth, because it's a term that gets misunderstood often. What is self-worth? Self-worth is your intrinsic value as a person. It does not change. It is who you are, not what you do or what others say about you. It is unchanging even when life challenges you. If you are a person of integrity, you will always have it. If you are kind, you will always be kind. If you are generous, you will always be generous, whether you are or not. Self-worth versus self-esteem. What does that mean? Self-worth is about knowing you are valuable just because you exist. Self-esteem, on the other hand, is how you feel about yourself based on external achievements. So you are always tied to titles, certifications, because those are the things you project. Those are the things that you are, your status. Let me say that about women. We are quick to say, I am, who are you? I'm Mercy so. I'm not condemning people who are married, okay? But that is all, if that is all you are, if all you are is Mrs., then you don't know who you are. Let me give you a biblical perspective of self-worth. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that fully well. So I'm a work, God's handmade. So I know that I'm valuable, I'm worthy. Your worth is not defined by your past. Some of us have some ugly past. Your mistakes, I've made so many, or what others says about you. It is God given. But let me ask you, why do women struggle with self-worth? Why? Many women struggle with self-worth due to so many things. Let me just enumerate some that I know. Number one, societal expectations. Pressure to look, act, or achieve in a certain way. That is when you are the woman. Another thing is past trouble. Experiences like rejection. If you have faced so many rejections, heartbreaks, and abuse, it can shape how we see ourselves. Begin to think, I'm not worthy of love, I'm not accepted, I don't fit in, nobody likes me. And we begin to think it, we begin to act it, we begin to react that way. Another one is comparison culture. Social media makes it easy to compare our lives to others, making us feel not enough, like we have failed. If you look at people you went to school with and you see what they are doing, where they are in life. I remember when Facebook just started there. I will go on Facebook and I will see people that I went to college, especially college mates. And I know some of the people, the way they lived, and now they are, probably they are married, they're doing very well. And you begin to come, I'll go honestly, I'll just leave Facebook and I'll be crying. My roommate will now ask me, sis, have you been to Facebook today? I'll say yes, no wonder you are moody. I'll be so depressed. I mean it. I'll cry. I will cry. Practically, I will cry. Like I will say, why me? Why am I like this? I plan my so those kind of things we can rob you. you know. So what are the signs of low self-esteem? Constantly seeking validation from others, that you want people to validate you, validate your plans, validate what you stand for. Fear of speaking up or setting boundaries when you cannot say no to other people, even when they are stepping on you, disrespecting you all the time, and you still just continue with them. Doubting your abilities and downplaying your achievements. You are an achiever if you have achieved something. Don't downplay it. Don't downplay it. I remember when so many things. Feeling unworthy of love, success, or happiness. Let me ask you this question: have you ever struggled with self-worth? Drop yes in the comments if this resonates with you. You are not alone. And I will tell you a story as we continue to buttress my points. Let me call her Vicky. Vicky had always been the giver, the one who made sure everyone around her was okay. She was the friend who showed up in emergencies, the sister who always had a listening ear, and the employee who went the extra mile without expecting recognition. But deep inside, she felt invisible. No one ever asked how she was doing. No one noticed when she was exhausted or hurting. Over time, she started questioning her value. One evening, after another long day of putting everyone else first, she visited her Grandma T. As they sat on the porch watching the sunset, Mama T handed her an old dusty box. Open it, she said. Inside, Vicky found a beautiful, ancient looking ring with a large silver stone. This has been in our family for generations, Mama T explained. But what if I tell you is what? I want you to do something for me. Take it to the marketplace and ask different people how much they pay for it, how much they will pay for it. But no matter what, don't sell it. Curious. Vicky did as she was told. She went to the street. Number one, she went to the vendor, a street vendor, just anyone there, who examined it and said, it looks nice, but it's old. I will give you $50 for it. Next, she took it to a jeweler who raised an eyebrow and said, I will give you $500. But honestly, it's not worth much in today's market. He then went to an antique dealer, his eyes widened as he inspected the ring. Where did you get this? He asked, barely containing his excitement. It's a rare gemstone. It's worth at least $5,000. Maybe more. If you ever want to sell it, bring it to me first. Shocked, Vicky hurried back to her grandmom and told her everything. Mama T smiled knowingly. Do you see, my child? The street vendor didn't know his worth and offered you little. The jeweler saw some value, but only what he was familiar with. But the antique dealer, he recognized his true worth. This is how life works. If you let the wrong people define your value, they will always underestimate you. But your worth does not decrease just because someone fails to see it. Tears fills Titi's eye, Vicky's eyes. All her life, she had allowed others' treatment of her to dictate her worth. But now she understood her value was not determined by who saw it. It was inherent. She was a priceless jewel, just like the ring. From that day on, Remy no longer waited for others to validate her worth. She set boundaries, prioritized herself, and only allowed those who truly valued her into her inner circle. And for the first time in a long time, she felt whole. What is the moral of the story? Why did I tell you the story? Vicky, who also is Remy, this from my place. Your worth is not determined by people who fail to see it. You are priceless. Never settle for less than what you deserve. So, like Remy, how do you reclaim your worth? It's time to take back your worth. And here are three powerful ways to start working in self-worth today. We will continue in a moment. So, number one is Ephesians 3:10 says, we have become his poetry, a recreated people that will fulfill the destiny he has given each of us. For we are joined to Jesus, the anointed one, even before we were born. That is what I really want you to know. Even before you were born, God planned in advance your destiny, my destiny, and the good works. The good works we will do to fulfill it. So you must know your identity. Your worth is not determined by what people think of you. You are a masterpiece, handcrafted, carefully molded, created for a purpose. You are not useless. So stop seeking external validation. You're already enough. Stop seeking external validation. You are already enough. Number two is to set healthy boundaries. Saying no is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain or apologize for prioritizing yourself. You don't need to. You don't need to explain to people why you don't want to do certain things, why you don't want to do things for them, why you don't want to answer calls, why you don't want to talk. You don't have any explanation. No is complete. Boundaries protect your peace, your time, and your mental well-being. I want you to start asking yourself, is this serving me? Or am I just pleasing others? Is this what is expected? I mean, am I being satisfied? Am I doing it to please others? Am I deriving any pleasure from this? Another way is to speak life over yourself. There's a power of life and death upon the tongue. Replace negative self-talk with empowering affirmations. I'm a queen of affirmations. I'm a queen of self-talk. I love self-talk. I talk to myself. I talk to myself. I talk over myself. Daily affirmations. I'm enough. I'm loved. I'm worthy of respect. I deserve success and happiness. So many like that. You can craft your own, or you can get ones that are pre-made. Let me share a quick story. Years ago, I found myself questioning my worth due to people's opinions. No matter how much I gave or achieved, I still felt like I wasn't enough. It wasn't until I disconnected from external validation and aligned with God's truth that I realized my worth was never in their hands. Ladies, no one else gets to define your worth. You are priceless. You are priceless. I want you to say it to yourself as a listener. I am priceless. So, what is one thing you are reclaiming today? Drop it in the comment as we continue. Walking in confidence and purpose. Once you understand your worth, you can start living it out with confidence. Self worth and purpose are connected. I'm a purpose coach. You cannot fully walk in your God given purpose without knowing your worth. The enemy wants you to believe you are not good enough, but it's a liar. You are here for a reason, and the world needs what you carry. I want you to tell someone that I carry something. In my country, Nigeria, they will ask some people, what do you carry? The police will ask you when you are moving, what do you carry? So I'm asking you today, what do you carry? What do you carry? So you are here for a reason, and the world needs what you carry. Okay. So, what are the practical steps to walk in confidence? Number one is to challenge your negative self talk. Don't let old mindset keep you small. Remind yourself daily, I'm chosen for greatness. I am great, actually. Surround yourself with life giving people. Your circle should reflect where you're going, not where you've been. There are people that cannot understand where you're going, they can only relate with you where you were. So you have to disconnect with those kind of people that they cannot even relate with you today, and not even the future, but relate with you with your today. So you have to disconnect with those kind of people. Anyone that want to keep you down, keep you back, take you back, keep you down, stay away from such people. Your circle should reflect where you were going, not where you've been. If you don't speak life, faith, and empowerment, it's time for new connection. I'll tell you what I do for myself when I notice that a lot of people cannot relate with my um, future, relate with me, but they just want to relate with me as where I was. That's the eyes they're looking. I'm speaking, I'm interpreting it from so stay away. It's time for a new connections. Then take up space. Show up boldly in every room God places you in. Show up boldly. No more shrinking or apologizing for your gifts. No more, staying back because I don't want to be seen. I don't be seen. The Bible says you are a light, and the light cannot be placed under the bushel. So I want you to say with me, I'm worthy of love, success, and joy. I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. I walk in God given potential. I walk in my full God given potential. I want you to comment, I'm worthy, if you are claiming this today. Write it down in the comment section. I'll come back in a moment. Okay, so ladies, as we celebrate International Women's Day 2025, I want you to remember your worth is not up for debate. You are created for greatness, and it's time to own it. If this message blessed you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Join Path to Purpose for a deeper transformation. If you want to dive deeper into self-worth and purpose, join my Path to Purpose coaching program or grab my new book, Path to Purpose 31 Days to Transform Your Pain into Profitable Purpose. Follow me on social media. Connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Dr. DTO or Coach DTO for more transformational content. Remember, you are priceless. You are powerful. And you are worth celebrating, not just today, but every day. Happy International Women's Day, my darling lady. God bless you. Enjoy your day.